Elias wandered deeper into the forest, the narrow path unfolding before him like a quiet invitation. He had been walking for hours, but there was no hurry, no need to reach an end. The air was cool and soothing, each breath filling him with a calm stillness. Around him, the soft rustling of leaves and the occasional chirp of a bird were the only sounds, gentle and serene. The path curved gracefully, guiding him through a cathedral of towering trees, their roots twisting and weaving through the earth in timeless patterns. With each step, Elias felt more at peace, as though the forest itself was guiding him, offering a quiet space to simply be, to breathe, and to wonder at the beauty of the world around him. As Elias walked, the forest seemed to breathe around him in quiet harmony. Squirrels rustled softly above, and he could sense other creatures moving just out of sight, but his attention was drawn to a lone deer. It stood still in a small clearing, its tawny coat blending effortlessly with the dappled light. Elias paused, taking in the serene beauty of the moment, allowing the stillness of the forest to wash over him. The world felt peaceful, as if time itself had slowed. Elias continued along the forest path, his steps light and measured, the gentle sounds of the woodland creatures surrounding him. The air was thick with the scent of earth and pine, and as he walked, the forest seemed to open up before him, guiding him toward a quiet sanctuary. A breeze stirred the leaves, carrying with it a quiet invitation. He followed its whisper, drawn by the soft, beckoning pull of the clearing ahead. The deeper he moved into the woods, the more the world seemed to fall away, leaving only the calming embrace of nature. Elias found a small clearing where the sunlight pooled in soft golden rays. The air here felt warm and still, as though the forest had invited him to pause, to sit, and to simply be. He lowered himself onto a bed of moss, the earth cool against his legs, and closed his eyes for a moment, letting the sounds of the forest wash over him. The rustling of leaves, the distant call of birds, the faint hum of life all around. As Elias sat there, the warmth of the sun filtering through the trees, he felt a quiet stillness settle deep within him, as if the forest had shared its peace, its rhythm with him. The sounds of the world, so subtle yet profound, wrapped around him like a soft melody, each rustling leaf, each distant bird call, each whisper of the breeze, a note in a song too old to measure. Time here seemed unimportant, as though it had paused to witness this moment too. For a long while, he remained there, simply breathing, his eyes closed, his thoughts drifting like leaves on the wind. The weight of his questions, his uncertainties, all seemed lighter in this place, as though the forest had absorbed them, leaving only the clarity of the present. There was no need to know the answers, no need to push forward. In this moment, everything was just as it should be. Finally, as the sun began to dip lower in the sky, casting long shadows through the trees, Elias rose from the mossy earth, his body calm, his spirit grounded. The forest had given him what he needed, not answers, but peace. The kind of peace that comes from simply being part of something much larger, much older than himself. He turned back toward the path, the gentle breeze at his back guiding him, as the trees whispered their quiet farewell. And though he would eventually leave this place, Elias knew that the forest's quiet wisdom would stay with him, a constant presence that would never fade.